Did you know that nearly 70% of people experience a profound sense of loss at some point in their lives? Whether it's losing a loved one or feeling disconnected from your inner self, this universal struggle affects us deeply on multiple levels. Welcome to the Zero State of Mind, where we delve into some of life's most profound questions. In today's video, we're exploring a topic that touches every one of us at some point: loss. Whether it's the absence of a loved one, a spiritual disconnection, or the overwhelming grief of physical absence, loss impacts us spiritually, emotionally, and physically. How do we cope and heal when it feels like a part of us is missing? Today, we will discuss the various dimensions of loss and offer insights to help you find your path back to peace and connection. Let's begin. Understanding our loss, spiritual, emotional, and physical dimensions. Loss is not just about death. It can manifest in many ways, including the loss of a relationship, a job, or even a sense of purpose. On a deeper level, loss can make us feel disconnected from our own soul. We often hear people say they feel lost after going through a significant change or trauma. That's because loss isn't just about the physical absence of someone or something. It's also about the emotional and spiritual void that's left behind. Spiritually, losing someone can shake our belief systems and our sense of security in the world. It can make us question the very fabric of our existence. We may find ourselves asking difficult questions. Why did this happen? What does it mean for my life moving forward? These questions can leave us feeling adrift in a sea of uncertainty as we grapple with a world that no longer feels the same. On a physical level, loss often manifests in our bodies as well. You might notice that your energy levels drop, that you're more prone to illness, or that you carry physical tension in places like your shoulders, neck, or back. Fatigue and insomnia are common companions of grief as the body struggles to process the emotional weight it's carrying. The key to healing is to recognize that these dimensions of loss are interconnected. When we address the emotional and spiritual impact, the physical symptoms can begin to alleviate as well. The importance of grieving. Grieving is an essential part of healing from loss, but it's often misunderstood or rushed. We live in a society that values quick fixes and moving on, but grief doesn't follow that timeline. Grief isn't a linear process. It's messy and unpredictable. You may find yourself cycling through stages of denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, only to circle back to a stage you thought you'd already passed. What's important is allowing yourself to feel each stage fully. Suppressing grief only prolongs the pain and can manifest in unexpected ways, like irritability, anxiety, or even physical illness. Allowing yourself to grieve is not a sign of weakness, but a courageous act of honoring what was lost. In many spiritual traditions, grieving is seen as a sacred process, a way to honor the love and connection we've had with someone or something that's now gone. In these traditions, grief is not something to be fixed, but something to be embraced as a natural part of life's journey. Whether you're grieving the loss of a loved one, a job, or a significant part of your identity, give yourself the space to feel. Let the tears flow, allow the anger, and sit with the sadness. In doing so, you're not just processing the loss, you're beginning the journey of healing. At this point, we've touched on the emotional and spiritual dimensions of loss, but here's where it gets even more profound. Loss isn't just about what's gone, it's also about the opportunities it presents for transformation. While it's easy to feel like you've lost a part of yourself in the process, the truth is that loss can often lead to deep spiritual growth. When we lose something precious, we're forced to confront our attachments, beliefs, and the very nature of our existence. We question everything. Why did this happen? And how do I move forward? This confrontation can break us wide open, revealing parts of ourselves we never knew existed. But within that brokenness lies the potential for growth and transformation. In the depths of loss, you may find a deeper connection to your own soul, a new understanding of your purpose, and a greater sense of compassion for yourself and others. Loss can be a painful teacher, but it also offers the opportunity to rebuild stronger, more connected to your soul than ever before. So, how do we start this transformation? It begins with one simple question. Are you willing to let loss become a catalyst for change? Reconnecting with your soul after loss. After experiencing loss, many people describe feeling disconnected from their soul. This disconnection can manifest as numbness, a lack of direction, or a deep existential emptiness. You might find yourself asking, who am I without this person or this situation in my life? Reconnecting with your soul after loss requires intentional practices that ground you spiritually and emotionally. Meditation is a powerful tool for re-establishing this connection. Through meditation, you create a space to listen to your inner self, to sit in silence and hear the whispers of your soul. It's about tuning in to the subtle energies that guide you, even when the noise of the world feels overwhelming. Prayer is another pathway to reconnecting with your soul, regardless of your religious background. Prayer allows you to reach out beyond yourself, to connect with something greater, whether it's God, the universe, or the collective energy of humanity. It reminds you that you're not alone in your grief, that there's a force supporting you even in your darkest moments. Journaling can also be incredibly healing. Writing down your thoughts and feelings allows you to process them in a structured way. It gives you a safe space to explore the complexities of your grief and the emotions that accompany it. Through journaling, you might begin to see patterns, lessons, or insights that weren't visible before. Another key to reconnecting with your soul is finding meaning in the loss. This doesn't mean you have to make sense of why something happened, but rather it's about integrating the experience into your personal and spiritual growth. What lessons has this loss taught you? How can you use this experience to deepen your connection to your own inner truth? Navigating the physical effects of loss. Loss isn't just emotional, it has a physical impact as well. Grief can manifest as physical symptoms such as fatigue, headaches, muscle tension, and even a weakened immune system. It's important to recognize that your body is also processing the trauma of loss. Grief is stored in the body, and engaging in physical activities like yoga, walking, or even just stretching can help release the tension and pent-up emotions. Yoga, in particular, offers a mindful way to reconnect with your body and release emotional energy. The combination of movement, breath, and meditation can help you process grief in a holistic way. Walking in nature can also be a powerful form of physical healing. Nature has a grounding effect, reminding us of the cycles of life and death, growth and decay. It can offer comfort during times of loss, showing us that life continues even after profound change. Nutrition and rest are equally important during this time. It's easy to neglect self-care when you're grieving, but remember that taking care of your physical body is an essential part of the healing process. Give yourself permission to rest when you need it, and try to nourish your body with foods that support your overall well-being. This isn't about being perfect or forcing yourself to eat healthily, it's about giving your body the nutrients it needs to support your emotional and spiritual healing. Moving forward with loss. One of the hardest aspects of loss is learning how to move forward without the person, situation, or identity you once had. Moving forward doesn't mean forgetting or getting over it. It means learning to live in a new reality. This involves creating new routines, finding new sources of joy, and continuing to honor the memory of what you've lost in a way that feels authentic to you. You might choose to create rituals that help you stay connected to the memory of your loved one or the chapter of your life that has ended. For some, this could mean lighting a candle each day in remembrance, creating art, or writing in their honor, or simply speaking their name aloud when you feel the need. This part of the journey is often where the most growth happens. Moving forward means embracing life again, even with the pain. It means opening yourself to new experiences, relationships, and possibilities that can coexist with the grief you carry. Loss may never fully disappear, but it can evolve into something that no longer defines you, but instead becomes a part of your story, shaping you into a stronger, more compassionate individual. It's also about giving yourself permission to feel joy again. Many people feel guilty for experiencing happiness after a loss, as if they're betraying the person or thing they've lost. But joy and grief can coexist. Moving forward means creating a new balance between honoring your past and embracing your future. In the future, we will dig even deeper into how to navigate loss. If this video has helped you reflect on your own experience with loss, remember that healing is a journey, not a destination. Take time to connect with your emotions, care for your physical body, and nurture your soul. And don't hesitate to seek out support, whether through friends, family, or professional counseling. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to the Zero State of Mind. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our next video. Your journey to healing and transformation is just beginning. At the Zero State of Mind, we believe that every loss, no matter how painful, carries with it the seeds of something beautiful yet to come. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of loss and healing. We hope this video has offered you comfort, guidance, and a sense of hope for the future. Until next time, stay connected to your inner self, and remember, light always finds its way through the cracks.